sitting to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. Return starts from the goal line. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Penix to the air to start us off. Oh, Penix lost it. And the Packers secure it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do. And they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fun ball. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very worrying start to this game.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll go play action. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work. Help reset those chains.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the red zone now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the turnover into a lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- to 4-point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. About ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here we go, set. Nice.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 5 on the play, and that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Hey, pack the 60.
Staying with Robinson. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Play fake. Penix. Throw left side. Complete. And they bring him down around the 34. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
Penix. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Ready.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
70 Lions.
Penix here from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. Oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Ready, set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Let go.
Airing it out to start this drive. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But it looks like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Has some daylight through the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. And that's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got 3rd and 8.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Penix working from the gun. He's got London left side. He's hit just before he can pick up that 1st. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Give him 24 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Dumps it off to Robinson. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Keely Ringo making the play.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Second down now, 7 to go. And again, it's Penix. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Running back sent in motion. The Packers take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. It's Penix yet again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's a get to Bixby. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
And 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He's going to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. Hits a seam at the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to throw now. Completed to his running back. Yeah, first down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing from the gun here. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now lead by 10. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers drive their lead to 11.
14.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They kick the running back in motion. From the shotgun, Penix. That throw behind his intended target.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Drops by the first guy he's met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Slot man motioned over. Penix now. Setting up the running back screen. And not much doing. He's stopped quickly. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, it's Penix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. Give up the gut to Bigsby. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on first and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for second and long.
All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some shit she don't want to see.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Cut down the field, Golden. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Working now from the gun. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. A great play.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Fielded at the 7. Here's a reverse. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Penix looking to pass. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. And that's incomplete. There's 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He's back to throw. That one complete to Pitts. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. About ready to go now. 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Third and long for him here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Big strike here to Williams. At the 20. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers push their lead further to start the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the the Packers grow the lead now to 22 points. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Again, left side. Here's Robinson. He's forward. Gets a couple of yards. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
11 on the play. 1st down, Falcons.
New set of downs from the 37. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Play fake. Penix dumps it off to his running back. And he's stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st down, Atlanta.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Try and run here with Robinson. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Fourth down, here's Penix. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Looking quickly here. Throwing now on 1st down, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So it'll be 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Penix working from the gun. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push the line. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Now, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. They do go for it. It's Penix. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Carry here for Bigsby. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They run it again with Bigsby. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Packers football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Here's a throw. This one taken in by Kraft. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I see you. Hey, watch me do it.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Spinning left is Robinson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A pickup of 17. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Now to give to Bijan. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On second down, Robinson. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31. Watson gets it. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Robinson on the inside give. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
A humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Staying with Robinson. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Third down give to Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. They'll run it with Robinson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Here's Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Trujillo tacks on the extra point. And the Falcons make it an 18-point game.
Falcons 13.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
On the give, it's Bigsby. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Pass play coming here. They'll set up the screen. It's Williams. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that stretches the lead to 21.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Penix now on first down. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, Penix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's Penix yet again. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
At the Packers' 45-yard line.
Again, Penix to the air. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Desperation time here on 4th. This is good, down the sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
2 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Penix sacked. A loss of 11 yards. It's 3rd down.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers are stopped, and they're going to have the football out beyond their own 30.
their own 33-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Sign quarterback run here. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. So to the victor go the spoils, Brock, as they celebrate the win. That's a positive feeling that you know is going to carry through the week ahead.
And it makes everybody in the building feel better. It does, from the secretary to the coach to the owner. And it makes all the practices, the film rooms, the workouts a lot easier over the next couple days. Nobody wants to slog through those coming off a loss. But coming off a win, they'll have a boost and really attack the week as they get prepared for their next opponent.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your me, click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers.